guys, how are y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I decided to make this video today because, well, the new year is coming already. It's already going to be 2025 in about 2 days, I think. Yeah, 2 days. So tomorrow night, 2025. Yeah, 2 days. Oh my gosh. I was sitting here thinking about this year and, everything that this year has taught me. This year has taught me a lot. I feel that I've grown a lot emotionally, spiritually, as a person, as a mother, as a woman. And so I wanted to share this part of my life with you guys. I know I briefly talked about it on another video, but I just wanted to share this little part of my life with y'all because I know that there are a lot of people out there struggling with this. And I want to tell you that there is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. So I've been struggling with driving for a long time. I had not driven longer than maybe to park the car somewhere for like 12 years. So I had not driven myself to and from a place in 12 years, approximately, due to anxiety. This is the way that it started. I was pretty sick at one point in my life. I had endometrial cancer and I didn't know that. I have a video here talking about that, which I'll link. But I had endometrial cancer. I got extremely anemic and I would always get really dizzy. So I started getting dizzy when I was driving. So I started developing a little fear of that I was going to get dizzy while I drove. And so I started always having somebody go with me to places. So I'd be like, go with me because I'm scared that I'm going to get sick. I'm going to feel sick. And I started getting that little anxiety that I wanted to have somebody with me when I went somewhere. And then as long as I had somebody with me, I was fine. Okay, I could drive anywhere. And then it started happening that I couldn't go under underpasses. Even if somebody was with me, I would go around. If I knew there was an underpass, I would find a way to go around it. And so I started avoiding underpasses. It continued with, I can't drive on highways because it makes me anxious. So I would avoid that. I would take the service road. Then it started with just regular driving. Oh, sometimes I just can't handle it. So I always have to have somebody with me in case I can't drive. And little by little like that, it started robbing me of being able to be free and being able to drive myself places. Pretty soon I gave it up completely for the fear that something was going to happen and I was going to lose control and cause an accident, So I stopped driving completely 12 years ago. My younger sister is the one that, a lot of other people in my family helped me too, but my younger sister is the one that helped me a lot. She would take me to places that I needed to go. She would take us out. She would invite us out to places. Even though it wasn't her responsibility to do it, she did it and I would be forever grateful. It sucked. It really did. It really did, having to always being like, hey, take me here or take me there, or always being an inconvenience to people, always feeling like you're an inconvenience to people, It was very hard those 12 years. This year, something happened, I ended up in New York City. Which I have a video that I'm going to upload about how I ended up in New York. But we ended up going to New York on vacation by like all of a sudden. So it was like kind of interesting. But I'm going to post that video. And something happened when I was in New York. When I saw myself in the middle of all that chaos, in the middle of Times Square, with all the billboards, with all the lights, with all the buildings, with all the people, with all the sounds of the sirens and the buses and the taxis and the cars and the police and the ambulance all going at the same time, I realized something. I said, if I can do this, I can do anything. If I can stand here and not have anxiety, I can drive. As long as God is with me, I can do anything. And I decided that I was going to drive. I don't know when. but I knew it was going to be soon because it gave me a lot of confidence in myself that I had lost. Along the years, I lost a lot of confidence in myself. I didn't think I could do a lot of things, you know? Anxiety robbed me of so much. There was a point in my life when it was causing agoraphobia, when it was even hard for me to go outside to throw the trash because I would feel so much anxiety. When I started feeling that, it really scared me. And I knew there had to be a change. So I started walking around outside in my apartment complex and in hopes that it would get better, you know. But even that was a task sometimes. Being in New York taught me to have confidence in myself, to know that I can do it. As long as God is by my side, I can do anything. Anything is possible. And so I came back home from the trip and I was like, yes, I was pumped and I was excited and I had so much confidence in myself. So I started working like crazy and saving up money for a down payment for a car. I saved up about $3,000 and started looking for a car. You know, I looked everywhere and I couldn't find a car. One day, out of the blue, I said, you know what? I told my sister, I said, take me to this place, this auto place. I hadn't been there in like 20 years. I bought a car from them like 20 years ago. I said, something's telling me to go there. And I went, and as soon as I saw the car, the little SUV, that was going to be mine. It was one of my favorite colors. It was like champagne gold on the outside and light interior. I had been wanting that. I would be like, it'd be so cool to get a car with light interior. And it was a champagne. It had the light interior. It was perfect. And at that moment, I knew that was my car. I had never had a car like so nice like that. I remember my friend one time on Facebook posted a car, SUV like that. And she was, you know, that she had bought it. And I remember looking at it and being like, oh, that's so nice. And I was like, it'd be so cool to be able to get something like that one day. As soon as I saw it, I knew that God had placed it there for me, that I needed to get it, that was my car. And I did. I got it. I ended up buying it on the 24th. So, you know, I know with my whole heart that was God's gift for us, for me and my daughter, on the 24th, on Christmas Eve. And today I drove it for the first time to and from a place. I went to the mall and we were there shopping and looking at things and eating. And then we came back home and I didn't feel anxious or nothing. I even kind of enjoyed it. Like, it was amazing. Now, I'm not going to say that maybe I'm not going to get anxious again while driving. Maybe I will, you know, but that's okay because I know that I'm not giving up. I already took the first step, which was driving, I couldn't even drive to the corner, guys, because I would get so much anxiety. But now I'm like doing it. I'm doing it. And I want to tell you that you can do it too. You just have to do exposure therapy. What they call it, exposure therapy, is that you have to do it. You have to tell anxiety, you know what? Move out of the way. I'm driving today. Get out of the driver's seat, anxiety. I got this. You know, I saw the movie Twister, and there was this line in the movie that I don't know their names, but the girl asked the guy, you know, when was the first time that you saw a tornado? And he's like, I was little when I saw it with my mom and I was horrified. I was terrified of it. And she goes, well, if you're so scared of it, then why do you chase them? And he answered, because you don't face your fears. You ride them. And I was like, yeah, that makes so much sense. If you wait here and wait for it to see if anxiety goes away, it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. It's just going to get worse. So you just have to go with it. And you just got to tell it, hold on. I'm not going to let you ruin my life. I'm not going to let you take anything else from me. Because I'm going to live my life the way I want to. Not the way you want to, anxiety. So get the step in. And you kick it to the curb and you do it anyway. And yeah, you may feel anxious. And yeah, you may be a little scared. But you know what? Do it anyway. And when you do it, at the end, you're going to feel really proud of yourself. That's the way I felt today when I came back. I literally broke down and I was like, I didn't think I could do it. You know, along the years, I lost a lot of confidence in myself, but I feel like I'm gaining it back. And I had told my sister, I said, I'm in such a good place. You know, I feel like so much better as a person, as a human being, as a mother, as spiritually. I was like, there's just one part of my life that's lacking, that I feel that I need to regain it. And it's like, I feel like as the last thing that I need to regain, and I'll feel better in that striving. And today I did it. I did it. And I'm really proud of myself, and I'm just so happy. And I'm going to continue doing it. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to say that maybe I'm not going to get anxious later, maybe while I'm driving one day, but that's okay. That's all right. Because I know I can do it. Because if I did it today, I can do it every other time. I just got to tell anxiety to hit the road. I'm not going to let anxiety tell me how to live my life. And you shouldn't either. You tell it. You tell it how you're going to live your life. Don't let it boss you around. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to let y'all know that if you're going through something like this, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, and you just have to believe in yourself. Don't listen to anxiety. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. And also, I'm a very spiritual woman. I believe in God, and I believe that with God's hand, that holding God's hand, you can do anything. Anything. This morning when I was before going, I told him, I said, be with me. Be with me in that car. And I prayed to God and to all my angels. I told them, y'all get with me in the car. And y'all help me through this. And I feel like they did. They really did. Because it was really cool. I hope y'all have a blessed, beautiful 2025 filled with a lot of health, a lot of good vibes, and do everything that you want to do and accomplish, that all your dreams come true, that, you get to where you want to be. And I just wish you all the best this new year. And just remember that you can do anything. You can do anything. Don't let anxiety tell you what to do. You tell it, I'm living my life. Bye. Bye. See you later. I don't have time for you right now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Take care of yourselves. May God bless you. And Happy New Year. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.